I'm Steve Johnson, News Director of theDove TV. Watch more videos from the Dove Newsroom at theDove.us.
All right, well, this weekend, a lot's going on, but tomorrow's a very important day nationwide. And, of course, we've been watching very carefully these videos that have been released on Planned Parenthood. Bryan Platt's with us from Jackson County Right to Life, and good to see you, buddy.
Well, thank you, Perry.
Big day tomorrow.
Yeah, it is.
Nationwide, right?
Nationwide. 300 cities now participating in this. So it's hands down the largest nationally organized protest against Planned Parenthood that's ever been.
All right, so what's happening here in Jackson County?
So in Jackson County and in Josephine County, we're meeting from 10 to 12, which is off. So if you go to the website and it says 9 to 11, we're 10 to 12 in Jackson, Josephine. Josephine's at the Josephine County Courthouse. Jackson County's at the corners of 8th and Central, same place that we've been picketing for years. Right. And we'll go, obviously, the 2 hours. We have plenty of signs. You're welcome to make your own. The focus is defunding of Planned Parenthood. Okay. Now, we're actually doing something in Jackson County in addition to that, and we've talked about this before, which is the school-based health centers. Right. And we have some information on that we'll be handing out to passersby. But, you know, it's going to be an interesting time. We may not get the traffic down there that we would like to, but this is part of the participation at a national level, and it's overdue.
Well, I just want to say to viewers and listeners, both in Jackson and Josephine County, this is a must deal. So give up a couple of hours, or an hour, a half hour, whatever you want to do between 10 and noon tomorrow. Either go to the Jackson County one, 8th and Central, or the Josephine County one down that's starting at the courthouse. We went to the last one, had a good turnout. It really is non-confrontational, it's educational. It's really remarkable to see how many people last time gave us a thumbs up.
Well, you know, I think there was actually a shift, because that's not always the case, Perry. And, you know, and I mean, honestly, it could have something to do with this. I mean, people whose eyes are being open on this deal. And I mean, I think it was evidenced by the responses that we were getting from people driving by.
There were a few that didn't appreciate us being there, but for the most part, a lot of thumbs up, a lot of honking horns. It's really a great opportunity. You have some great signs made. I really want to encourage you to go down there and support this, whether it's for the full 2 hours, maybe 15 minutes, maybe it's a half hour, whatever you can give up on your Saturday between 10 and 12. By the way, video number 7 came out. I've been reluctant to talk about it in detail on the air, but I have given a little bit of a glimpse, but it's just hard to believe video number 7. What's your take?
What can you say? You have to, I guess you have to just listen to it and listen to the gal, you know, in her own words, and the horror that she was confronted with there during that time. You know, she went into that whole employment thing completely unsuspecting that this is what it was all about. I mean, she had no idea, and she'd laid that out in the previous video. So now it's degraded to this point where, you know, they're handing her scissors, and you know, Delighten, if he continues to bring stuff out and ramp the shock value up, I just don't see how this doesn't have legs. And, you know, and again, we talked about this the other day, Perry, where Planned Parenthood's taken blows. I mean, states are defunding, there's congressional hearings. You've got to think that corporate sponsors are rethinking their position with respect to support, maybe even United Way, you know, a big supporter of Planned Parenthood. They're on the ropes right now.
Well, we got to finish the job. It's as simple as that, and it's hard to believe that in Oregon we couldn't get the signatures to stop your state tax dollars for paying for abortions. But now, with all of the evidence that's coming out with these videos, and I have to tell you, folks, this is a morning show, so I won't go into the details of video 7, but you can go online and see it and watch it. It is absolutely horrifying. It's beyond description, and to think that in America our tax dollars are paying for this is unconscionable.
Well, let's go to our state legislature and let's ask them to defund Planned Parenthood through the Oregon Health Plan. You know, we talked about this with respect to the use of taxpayer money. That's 3,000 babies' lives a year are being funded by yours and mine's tax money. Let's ask them to pull the plug on that.
Absolutely. So keep the pressure on. Tomorrow's a significant day nationwide, and I want to really encourage you. I can't tell you the camaraderie you feel when there's a bunch of you down there on all 4 of those corners. Yeah. It's really pretty amazing. So in Jackson County, it'll be at 8th and Central from 10 until noon. And over in Josephine County, 10 until noon. You'll start there at the courthouse, and you'll go from there. So pray about it. Go on down. It's easy to do. You'll be encouraged. And it's quite the eye-opener. It's
Yeah,
quite
that it is.
quite the eye-opener. But the whole point is, let's stop our tax dollars from funding this. But when is the faith community going to stand up and confront evil?
Amen, brother.
This is evil. I've never seen anything ever. Now, and I've watched a lot of the movies of Nazi Germany and the death camps, and those are horrifying too. But when you see these videos and you listen to these testimonies and you see what they're doing to these, it's just unbelievable. So there is no excuse for this to continue under our watch. And so, Bryan, thank you again for making that available. I know you have plenty of signs, but you can bring your own.
Yes.
And again, 8th and Central.
8th and Central.
And at the courthouse.
Yeah, at the courthouse in Josephine County.
All right,
Love to have you there.
All right.